Thirsty? Click here to experience Cans.
You all know what this is, you know what this game is, you know what we're getting back into. Welcome to Only Cans, Episode 2. You can see some progress has been made because we tried filming the second episode yesterday, but the audio was trash. It just crapped out. Nothing. It was unsavable. Something happened with the recording, with the audio, that it was just not savable. So we're just going to move on. I think we started. Oh, we got a lot done. The episode that didn't get filmed. So I think we started with elderflower, and we did all these cans. But here's the thing, you guys, it's the same thing over and over. We are just here for the lore, and if you're here for anything else, I'm good for you. Good for you. That's all I'm gonna say. So here is. I'm trying to figure out the best way to phrase this. So last time, when I was trying to film the episode yesterday, and I went to edit it today, and it all crapped out, and everything just crapped out. So basically what happened is that we went through all these cans, and we kind of was raising the question of, in episode 1, we raised the question of who were we. We kind of decided that these cans are souls, are people who were trapped in the cans, and we also came to the conclusion that John Shiz the Third is trapping all these people in cans, but we also came to the conclusion that he was doing this before his son died, because the original was invented long before his son died, and this is a person in a can. So we're trying to figure out what is going on with John Shiz III. We're trying to figure out who we are in all of this. Who are we in all of this? Why are we here? Why are we taking pictures of these cans? And what is it that these sessions, shall we say, do to these cans that we are helping or hurting them? We're going to figure out everything today. So we're going to start with 4 cheese. Shiz 4 Cheese was the first drink launched after the Russian companion Shiz acquired Shiz in 2001. Emboweled by the relative success in their previous unique formulas, Cold Beet Stew and Canada Shy, the new direction of the company began with a series of controversial yet interesting new flavors. Shiz trademark 4 Cheese was surprisingly well received in the northern English market, where it became a traditional drink on the Plough Monday. So, what I'm hearing is that this is one of the drinks that the Russian company Shiz with Ease released, which also, if this Russian company must have also knew how to do this. We're still trying to figure out this whole story, because there's lots of holes in this story. Cheese pun. Did it go over well? I don't know. There's lots of holes in the story, and we're trying to figure it out. There is so much more beyond the surface than just a silly game. So let's start with Shiz Cheese. Shiz Cheese 4 Cheese is strong personality, but everyone enjoys them, whether it's small nibbles or gooey cascades. Ew. Warm and outgoing, they have a way of making everyone feel comfortable around them and prefer to focus on the good and simple things in life. Their puns may be a bit lacky, but their gawfaws are contagious. They like puns, charcuterie boards, Coen Brothers movies, and Ratchlet parties. Wow. They don't like running, politics, mustaches. Okay, let's just begin. Words are hard, you guys. Words are very hard. Very hard, especially today. Ugh. Okay, wait, I actually really like the puns. I really like the puns. That is hilarious. So I think we can all agree that 4 Cheese doesn't seem like the kind of can to be on this kind of website. I like the puns. I like 4 Cheese. Yeah, 4 Cheese doesn't seem like kind of be on this kind of website, and especially dressed like that. So we're still trying to figure out what is going on here. Why are these cans here? What are we doing for it? Are they trying to get set free? Is that what's going on? So we're gonna move on to tangy ketchup. I'm gonna do a quick brief of this. So the Russian company did not learn from the ill-fated mustard in 2004. They formulated Chiz tangy ketchup 5 years later. While slightly more popular, it was still an abomination to the mankind. Okay, so it's still popular. Just hit my microphone. Still popular. Tangy ketchup is down to earth, cheeky chappy. They always know what to say and where to go, and know the best spots in town. Still have smoking areas. They're not the kind of soda you bring home to your parents, but they are a kind of soda you'll show. Will show you a good time in the backseat. Okay. So I kind of think. No! Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. So I kind of have a feeling that all these cans are supposed to be part of John Shiz the Third's life. Oh gosh. Okay, believe it or not, this is actually, you kind of have to concentrate for this. You kind of have to concentrate. You kind of have to know what you're doing. There we go. I'm trying to get good letters on all of, good grades on all of them. So I kind of think all these cans are people in John Shiz III's life. Don't have anything to prove that with, though. So, continuing on. Yeah, you can see I have not been doing very well. C's and D's. This is our first B, so I'm a little happy about that. And we're so close to please don't unlock this. And I feel like once we get to please don't unlock this, it's going to give us a lot more answers. I know it's something crazy because it was in the trailer of the game. It was there. So, continuing to abuse the Shiz company name, Shiz with ease pressed on with their bizarre attempts to create fast food flavored sodas into the late thousands. Shiz Pineapple Pizza was released in Europe and Americans to mixed success in 2008. One soda consultant called it the punchline to a joke that is in the modern Shiz line of sodas. Okay. So again, this is the Russian company making these bizarre soda flavors while John Shiz III is on his quest to find, to mourn the loss of his son. And so this is before he took the company back. So I'm still very confused about that. Well, if this game wasn't uncomfortable before, it certainly is now. Wow, okay, clown, okay, well. Okay, well, I think that's an experience. We can all agree that is an experience. Wow, you look nothing like your picture. You look nothing like your profile picture. So, okay, so this was the final nail in the coffin that ended Shiz with Ease Corporation despite trying to... Okay, so they made this drink. It was the final drink they made right before John Shiz III got his company back. Okay, I'm trying to put pieces together and all this. I'm trying to put pieces together and all. I feel like I hate that they're all mixed together. They're not in chronological order, so we have to kind of put them together. So let's see what this is all about. Guys, this is getting worse. Guys, this is getting worse. This is getting worse. Okay, well, I am not okay with these voice actors. I am not okay with this situation. I am not okay with any of this. Oh, don't look at the subtitles. No one look at the subtitles. We don't need to. Well, I don't even want to look at the can. I feel like I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time. I feel like I walked in on something I shouldn't have walked in on. Why is a tentacle moving? Okay. Oop. I lost all focus. Those last two, and we got a can of sardines. Okay, we're not learning anything now, are we? In 2017, John Shiz III announced that the Shiz LLC would be diversing business into fishery, some in ocean exploration. Magazine, the seas are a bountiful place. They have more people on the surface of the moon than the bottom of the Marina Trench. In my years traveling the world alone, I've never learned much about what waits down the abyss and what they left behind for us. And now, with my Shiz fisheries, we shall bring it all to the surfaces for my son. It's literally a can of sardines. What do you want from me? They like the ocean, they don't like the land. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting because of the way he phrased this. That I've learned much about what waits down in the abyss and what they left behind for us. And now with Shiz fisheries, we shall bring it all to the surface for my son. Something tells me that he learned something here. He learned something while he was down there. These cans are just getting worse. Oh, this feels like a, oh man. I don't know why, but I'm just getting, visions of, the Adventures of Flapjack. Anyone know that show? Don't ask me why. I just feel like this is a little like Captain Knuckles right here. If we all know what I'm talking about. Okay, well, that was an interesting experience. This one is significant in the fact of he brought something from the ocean to the surface. He brought something with him, and I don't know if it's a person. I don't know if it was his son. I kind of have a feeling it may have been his son that he finally found him, because if he's already died and he wanted to bring him back, maybe there's something within the canning process where they have to be alive. I don't know, but we are one away from please don't unlock this, and I am very excited to see what it says in that description, and if we get any sort of clues and any sort of anything to tie this story together, or if we're gonna have to go through some of the other cans and figure it out together. So in the late 2019, investors in Shiz were shocked to learn that John Shiz III had been quietly selling off Shiz production faculties across the world to help fund a very important secret project. Due to the sudden lack of supply, the board was forced to reopen the old Shiz factory in Russia, regrettably, and it deapplicated the machinery could only produce one flavor, rust. So Shiz Factory Rust is a party animal, living every day like it's their last. They love to get down and dirty and aren't afraid of a little mess. Sure, they're kind of rough around the edges, but with enough work, you can grind them down. Okay, so John Shiz III, working on a project, which again I assume is to get his son back, and they had to go back to the company in Russia, which was like, they had to open the factory in Russia again, which was a huge failure from the very beginning. So this is the last can that this is the most recent date. This is the last date we've seen, the most recent. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, well, here we go. So, I'm trying so hard to put these pieces together because how could these other... So I think, I have to go back and look at some of the other cans. I think that there was a can that was... There's a can that was only... It was only given to a few people with special rings. It was like within a club. Now I can die. Is that just confirming that we're setting these cans free? Have we now?
Please don't go searching for any more cans while you're here.
I think I will. I think I will. So, hold on. Before I get to the Thirstborn over here, let me go back up because there was, I think it was an episode, the very first, I say the very first episode, but no, not that one. One of these cans was like, it was only given to a certain group, and I think that's when they started. I think that is when they started putting people into cans. I think this group was the very first ones to like drink these souls. So hang on, that one. This one, Lemon Party. So I think this was the very first can that, it was in 1986, the very first can that actually held a human soul, and I think he gave it to that certain group, and I think this certain group themselves got canned into some of these other higher power, like Elderflower. It was a very high powered personality there, so I think they have to drink a soul to be canned. And so I think, okay, let's go here. So, that was dramatic. Shiz Thirstborn, the long-awaited result of Project S, decades in making. John Shiz III sacrificed soda from his own collection, personal connections, millions of stolen shareholder dollars, and even his own life to build this prototype. Both can and human soul combined in one perfect organism. This was the first of many. Oh. Shiz trademark Thirstborn should be approached with caution. There will be consequences. Please reconsider. They like the color of your eyes, the breeze through their hair, and the warmth of lamps. They don't like being trapped in an eternal, excruciating limbo between life and death. Let's see. It was the first of many. Okay, pieces are starting to click. Pieces are starting to click together. Oh, no, you won't. Oh gosh. Do you now? Don't. What the hell? Do you? Oh, what is that? What is that? What does that feel like, huh?
Thank you for playing Only Cans Thirst Date. We are incredibly sorry.
You should be. That you should be. Okay. Actually, no. Let's watch these credits. Let me tell you guys what I'm thinking. So what I'm thinking is the Thirstborn is John Shiz III's son, and that was the experiment, but
Cheese LLC is not responsible for any health issues caused by experiencing our product, including but not limited to heart attacks, loss of sanity, impotency, loss of limb, hair loss, eczema, death, heartbreak, heart removal, lung collapse, premature ejaculation, aluminum liver syndrome, or canned laughter. If you experience an erection for longer than 4 hours...
Okay, I think we're done. I think we're done with those warnings, so... Here's where I am confused. Here is where I am confused. I'm confused because...
Welcome to Only Cans.
Yes.
Thirst Date. Click here to experience cans.
I'm confused because I was under the impression that the original was already a soul trapped inside. Like, this was already... They were already canning people. Joke. But, yeah, they were already canning people. But Thirstborn... Yes, your dramatic intro. It doesn't say what year Thirstborn was made in. So this could have been... Well... This is what I would think that all these cans would be experiments to get to this, to get to his already dead son. I was under the impression that all of them were people that were dying. These were all the experiments. That these were all the experiments to get to the Thirstborn. That's the impression I was under, so now I need to... Okay, we need to put some pieces together. Something is clearly going on under the surface, so... God. Because a lot of these were discontinued, too. A lot of them said that these sodas were discontinued, so they couldn't have gone back and put the souls back in the cans, because their last attempts to make a soda was this rust. And then after the Thirstborn, they went bankrupt and boom, dead. So okay, the only thing I can think of I'm trying to put these pieces together because what I'm thinking is that the Thirstborn So I kind of want to go into the impression that these were all living people, and that to get them into the cans they had to do some sort of ritual or something to bind the soda to the soul. But I would assume that these are all living people. I assume that they were doing this. I don't know what motivation they were doing it for. There's probably something going on. And John Shiz III was working on this for years. He's been doing this behind the company's back. And again, I still think that the Lemon Party is the first proper human can successful experiment. But what is going on here? It was the first of many. Oh gosh, I can't put the pieces together, you guys. Again, and I was still trying to figure out who we are, why these cans are here. Are we setting their souls free? Do they need to have these sessions and to be open, to be set free from the traps? Because we clearly set the Thirstborn free. That is clearly what happened. But God, I can't put the pieces together. I can't do it. Well, if you guys have any idea of what's going on here, let me know down in the comments below. Only Cans is free on Steam, so go check it out. Go play for yourself. I will continue to be playing this over and over, trying to figure out the story behind it until I get a definitive answer, because it's kind of bothering me. It's kind of bothering me, not gonna lie. So, don't think there's anything else here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you enjoyed it, please smash that like button. And if you enjoy smashing things, please smash the subscribe button. Also, I'm going back to that Let's Go Insane outro. I'm sorry that the real second episode was beyond repair when it came to the audio and it came to the, you know, everything about it. But I hope you enjoyed, and if you guys are very offended that I couldn't get that second episode to you, let me know, and I will go back and I will replay all the cans, and all the cans that you guys missed, and I'll let you guys see everything. But trust me, you're not really missing much. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.